Ministers of Australia, Your Majesty the Sultan, Excellencies, ASEAN leaders, Excellencies, Madam, ladies and gentlemen. As a start, I would like to express my warm welcomes to Excellencies Anthony Albanese, Prime Minister of Australia, who is attending the meeting with our ASEAN family for the first time in the second ASEAN-Australia Summit. I am very pleased with the achievement of new milestones in our long-lasting dialogue relation, including the convening of annual ASEAN-Australia Summit and the establishment of the ASEAN-Australia Comprehensive Strategic Partnership. At the same time, I highly appreciate Australia's unwavering support for ASEAN centrality through active participation in ASEAN-led mechanism. Your Majesty, Excellency, Madam, ladies and gentlemen, under the framework of the ASEAN-Australia Comprehensive Strategic Partnership, I would like to commend the speed and scale of the achievement that we have accomplished together in a short period of time through many initiatives, particularly the Australia for ASEAN Futures initiative, which will provide cross-sectorial support for the implementation of the ASEAN outlook on the Indo-Pacific and specific needs of ASEAN countries. Moreover, I would also like to welcome Australia's commitment to support regional integration, promote the implementation of the ASEAN-Australia-New Zealand Free Trade Areas Agreement, and bridge development gaps by organizing Australia for ASEAN, economic and connectivity, and ASEAN-Australia-New Zealand Free Trade Area Implementation Support Program. These glorious achievements reflect the joint commitment and efforts to deepen the dialogue relation. I am optimistic that the strong ASEAN-Australia partnership and cooperation will continue to mutually benefit the interests of our people in order to promote a sustainable and prosperous regional development.
សូមអញ្ជើញអាដាម Anthony Albanese នាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីអូស្ត្រាលីថ្លែងសន្ទរកថាបើក
I'd like to begin by thanking Prime Minister Hun Sen of Cambodia for his generous hospitality and leadership of ASEAN. I commend your efforts in delivering on the theme addressing challenges together. I also thank Prime Minister Pankam of Laos for his partnership as Australia's ASEAN country coordinator. We come together as neighbours and steadfast partners and friends. We are united not only by geography but by our determination to advance common interests and principles. Australia is proud to be ASEAN's oldest dialogue partner. For close to 5 decades, our partnership has stood for mutual respect and cooperation among sovereign nations and has promoted, in the words of the ASEAN Declaration, the cherished ideals of peace, freedom, social justice and economic well-being. The urgent task we face today is to uphold these cherished ideals as we confront a complex and changing world. I come here to reaffirm Australia's commitment to this effort and bring a renewed vision for what we can achieve together for our shared region. We were honoured to become your comprehensive strategic partner just last year. Through the flagship Australia for ASEAN Futures initiative, we're delivering against shared priorities like driving economic growth, realising the potential of digital economies, developing smart, sustainable cities, advancing science, technology and innovation projects, and furthering the ASEAN outlook on the Indo-Pacific. I look forward to adopting our joint statement on cooperation on the AOIP, a statement that affirms shared principles and commits to concrete implementation under the AOIP. And we understand that it embodies your aspirations for our region. And today we stand with you and declare that they are our aspirations too. We are also committed to doing more with you to seize the opportunities of the net zero transition, so necessary to avoid dangerous climate change. All of these initiatives are essential to our security and our prosperity, and they present a vivid example that nations can better advance their interests by working together. My government is committed to deepening Australia's engagement with Southeast Asia, which is why my first bilateral overseas visit as Prime Minister was to Indonesia, where I met with President Widodo as well as Secretary-General Dato' Lim Jock Hoi. Why we're appointing an eminent business leader, Mr. Nicholas Moore, as the Special Envoy to Southeast Asia to drive delivery of a comprehensive Southeast Asia economic strategy to 2040. It is why we have committed $470 million of additional development assistance to Southeast Asia. Australia welcomes ASEAN leaders in principle agreement to admit Timor-Leste to be the 11th member of ASEAN. As Timor-Leste's largest development partner, Australia is committed to providing capacity building to support its full ASEAN membership. Australia remains committed to a rules-based regional order with ASEAN at the centre, and to the spirit of equality and partnership expressed in the ASEAN Declaration. Working in close cooperation, we can forge a more secure and sustainable future, where international law and norms are upheld and disputes are resolved amicably through diplomacy and dialogue. With confidence in our cause, let us affirm the great founding vision of this institution and carry it forward into a new era of peace and possibility. Thank you.
សូមអរគុណអាដាមនាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រី
Prime Minister.
ជាបន្តទៅទៀតសូមអញ្ជើញអាដាមផនខាំពីប្រវត្តិនាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រី
Prime Minister of the PDO
ប្រសិទ្ធិខាងការក្នុងនាមជាប្រទេសសម្រាប់
as the coordinating country with ASEAN Australia.
สมเด็จอัครมหาเสนาบดีเตโช ฮุนเซน แห่งราชอาณาจักร